There are a lot of people like me that are maybe experimenting with live hardware or creating music and wanting a place to share that. And I think because traditionally a lot of live hardware events have been maybe very techno-based or club or, there's a legacy that comes with entering into this space, but perhaps the range of events that exist don't allow or have enough space for the beautiful diversity of sounds and experimentation and experiences that are happening behind the scenes. So these people and these pieces of work kind of are trying to find their place, and if it is tied to live hardware but it is maybe leaning into a Amapiano, for example, like where is it going to fit in terms of the event spaces that already exist? Or like maybe it's R&B mixed with hyperpop. Like there are a lot of different artists that I'm seeing that are like sort of my age, women or queer people doing really interesting things, but I find that they just don't know where they fit, and I find that myself. I'm sort of like towing the line. And it's not to say that, we're the only things that are different out there, but I think I've just been reflecting on like how can we create more events that allow for that richness of diversity? Is it even like calling out genre, or is it thinking about the location of the club maybe not necessarily being the best context for all live hardware music to function in, because there becomes an expectation of danceability, etc. Maybe it's like just rethinking or coming up with like innovative ways to package these events that allow for freshness or just different things. And I guess like with live hardware, it is such an experimental medium, and then people are bringing in their own like tastes and interests and filtering their creativity through their own life experiences. I guess all of that's just to say, maybe the spaces where these things can sort of slot into. And I know, like, I've had a lot of discussions, like with people like yourself, where people said, we want like different things. We want more people. We want more women. Like I hear that all the time. But like saying like we want this, we want this, we want this. But then the spaces kind of look the same and reflect things that have already been happening. Like maybe there's a bit of a shift that would be nice to see, to allow people to feel a bit maybe more free to do different things that people haven't seen before.